Good morning, guys. So as you can see, it's not the best of morning. It is rainy, cloudy. It's going to be wet all day. We might be able to get 2 mowed and 1 aeration done, I'm hoping. And it's supposed to rain tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and maybe Saturday. So let's hope not. But I know tomorrow, the next day, and the next day are supposed to be really bad with rain, maybe flooding. So I don't think we're going to be able to work, but it is what it is. So I'm out here getting ready to go. I got to take a trip to the dump, and then if it clears up some, we'll go and try to mow 1 or 2 and do that aeration like I said. If it doesn't and it's just rainy and misty like this all day, then we'll just wash some of the mowers and get into something else here today and these next couple of days, because we ain't gonna be mowing if it's raining. You guys want to see the plant? So it is October 4th, I think it is. And yeah, I still am pruning plants, or pruning my plants here and seeing if they'll grow some more. All these definitely grew back that I cut. All these petunias you guys seen. I did I forgot to water these again, and they dried out. So they're kind of looking kind of horrible, but it is October, guys. For this stuff to look like this all the way in October, I think that's an accomplishment, because last year it did not look like this going all the way into October. And like I said, it hasn't had much rain. So I lowered all these to give them some more water. I dumped worm compost juice on them. We'll see what happens. I know they'll die in the first freeze or frost we get, especially all this stuff. As you can see, I cut all this back again to see it. It was just way up here. These are blooming again, and I have a nice bud on this one down here, getting ready to bloom. See it? Everything still looks decent, and look, new growth, still putting on new growth on all this stuff. So we'll see when we get all this rain this week and the core temperatures. See if this stuff pops even more, or if it just goes on the downturn because it's the end of the season, obviously. Now this thing is just beautiful. It just never put on any flowers. I mean, if it stays like this and it gets a little, we don't keep this mist, I'll be able to go mow some. But if it stays misty like this, I'm not gonna. I mean, some of you guys mow when it's misty like this. I just choose not to deal with the mess. It's a lot more cleanup and stuff. I really haven't even been in this garden in a week and a half, 2 weeks. There's probably snakes in this thing. Oh boy. We are gonna clean it one day. I'm not sure there's anything left to eat in here, unless you eat nasturtiums. You can eat them, guys. At this point, we're just growing things and letting it go. Like, look at my tunnel of, this is my tunnel of whatever these things are. I don't know. So let's take you through my tunnel of whatever these things are, guys. I don't even know how, look, you don't even have to trellis this thing. And this thing's huge. That's my hand. So there's one here. There's another bigger one here. Man, these things are so cool. They're like everywhere. I thought this vine was done producing and I was only getting two of these gourds. Now, obviously, these ones that did fertilize, some of them did, are not going to be good. We're not going to have, these aren't going to make it through the first frost and grow to potential. See, now these will. See the big one here? This one's probably almost ready, but I'm not going to cut it like one of the subscribers said. So this is kind of turning into a overgrown walk through my garden. Oh my goodness, look how many figs there are on this. There was not any figs on this tree earlier on in the year, and all of a sudden there's so many figs on this tree. I don't know if they're going to get ripened before the first freeze, but let me see. What about this one? Look, this thing, I mowed over this last month ago, and it grew back into this aisle. Now, I don't think there's any on this one. but I could be mistaken. Let's see if we can stake out a fig. No. So what does that mean, guys, when no figs grow on a fig tree? And this is a turkey fig. Well, there ain't nothing in there. This is the back end of the garden. I'm afraid to come in here. Look at the Mexican sunflowers out there. Okay, my loofah's almost ready. So if you guys are wondering the plan with the garden, we are going to come and clean it up. We're going to do like cleaning up the whole farm. It's going to take weeks to get all this cleaned up. We kind of just let it go wild, as you can see. It looks pretty wild. But what we're going to do is I'm going to clean up by the garage and up by the house, and all the plants that come back that are perennials, that are in buckets. Oh, look at all the banana peppers on here. Cool. All the plants that are perennials that are going to come back that are in buckets, like our pear trees here, peach trees, all our strawberry plants that are in here. Any flowers that are in buckets here, any of these flowers that are in buckets that will come back next year, we're going to try to cut them back, cover them up, and get them to come back next year. See what happens if they don't look as pretty when you don't cut all the flowers off. All these blanket flowers are supposed to come back. They've been neglected. Nothing out here in the garden. Nothing at all in this garden has been watered in over a month. It's only gotten an inch of rain from the month we've had. Oh, first thing, when you don't mow your lawn in a while, this part in particular, can you guys spot what happens when you don't mow your lawn and you own a farm, garden, or grow vegetables? If you guys don't notice it yet. Yep, that is a tomato plant in the middle of the lawn. Funny. Funny. Obviously, it's not going to stay there. I'm going to mow over it. I have plenty of tomatoes up here. Okay, guys, let me get this trailer loaded so I can go run to the dump real quick. And then if we get anything done, we get stuff done. So, as you guys can see, the sun has come out. I mean, maybe not over there, but we are going to go do an aeration. I got a hill to aerate with this, and Rachel's going to use the Toro stand-on to do the rest of the yard. Look at these zinnias. These zinnias just grew up out from a plant, I guess, last year that dropped its seeds. So pretty. Still so much color in the garden for being fall. But let me get this stuff loaded up so we can get out and go. So guess what, guys? Earlier you seen it was wet and rainy.
Yeah.
The sun's out now.
It's pretty sunny now, right?
Yeah, it is. I'm actually hoping the clouds come over for a second while we're doing this.
Yeah, that would be nice, because this is a tough one.
For Rachel,
Carl.
it's easy.
Yeah.
She's doing all the flatland. I got to do the big monster hill in the back. It's the last hard one. I think I might need it for one more, but it ain't a hill in the yard.
Just because we can't get the aerator in the backyard.
And I don't think we're going to be able to work after. I mean, we might mow 2 more today if it doesn't rain. Mm-hmm. We'd like to. But I don't know if we're going to be doing much for the next 3 or 4 days. We're supposed to get 3 to 5 inches of rain, guys.
Yeah, we weren't even sure if we'd be able to do this, so it's kind of nice.
Yeah, I'm glad we got out and did this, because this one job is like a day, you know. Mm-hmm. We make our money we need to make for the day. It's when you don't go out like tomorrow and the next day.
Yeah.
But there's always things we can do. Boss can do invoicing, sending out more quotes. We counted, we have 12 more aerations to do after this if we get them all.
Yeah.
So definitely, I think 10 of them we're definitely going to be doing.
Yeah, I think so too. So it's just getting it all out and getting them scheduled, and then like we said, we have lots of projects to keep us busy for the rest of the
Rachel
month,
wants she just wants to skip over leaf season. She says projects. We still got a lot of leaves we're going to have to clean up.
Yeah, I know.
Some areas I looked are really turning orange, and other areas, like all out there, I don't see any color yet.
So we noticed a big tree in our yard was dropping leaves.
I don't even know what kind of tree it is though, guys. I'll have to show you so you can let me know.
Yeah.
But let's get out and get this one done.
Okay,
guys, here's the hill that I'm going to attempt to punch as many holes in as I possibly can to get the seed to stick. This was all weeds last time. I mean, look, a couple years back. Slowly it's getting more and more grass. Now last year we didn't punch the hill. This year I am. I went up a little more in price. It was the year before. But this used to be all like that ugly grass that's back there and weeds. And I'm pretty confident after the hardest part on these hills, see the ruts there from mowing. When they're this steep and you can't do a different angle, normally if this hill had a top and I could go over, or go up higher without a fence, I would do a diagonal angle, but it's so hard to do that. So I just go the same direction and try to move up a little bit, but it's hard. Rachel's doing the front here with the stand on. I'm gonna get the walk behind aerator and get going. So I will set you guys up over here to watch me. Rachel's making progress here. You guys see I got, I'd say a third done. She'll be spreading the seed because I still got to get all the rest of this done. But we're getting there. Okay. And the figures, the clouds aren't, they went away. So let me get the rest of this done. Okay guys, you've seen that one. That might be the only one we're doing today. I think it's pouring down rain where we need to mow. But we aerated and seeded this. Yeah, we do go heavy on the seed, if you see, in these bare spots especially. So we'll see what that looks like. I'm holding off on spraying any of these because all the rain, or this one and a couple other ones, because you can spray it after you mow
That way.
So as you can see, rain has set in again. You know, it was Mother Nature telling me that after aerating that big, giant, massive hill,
Yeah.
that I need to be done.
Yeah. That's enough for today, right?
I think that's got to be the hardest aeration, even harder than the...
Really? The big hill? But because
the big hill, all I did was spread. You did everything by hand, but with the stand on, the big one, the big giant one, Joe's.
I was talking about Ursula's.
Oh no, Ursula's was a hard one, but see what it was about Ursula's. You guys, I don't think you guys would have seen it already. With that hill, I can go up the hill and come to the top and turn around.
Right.
With this fence one, I can only go, you guys seen I went
You have to go
to the
up
fence and then backed it back down.
I tried doing a little tiny bit for you. That helped, right?
Yeah,
But
it's a killer. I gotta say it's the hardest aeration that I do.
And the funny thing is that we were sitting here and somebody commented on that video from last year.
This just right before we left, they commented on that same yard we did last year.
They were using it as motivation because they were having to do one like that.
And I said, how ironic. We're doing that I responded back to him, we're doing that exact yard again this year today.
Yeah, he said he was wiped. Carl's wiped too.
Yeah, I'm wiped. Aerations, they take a toll on your body. They get you worn out. Almost done though, guys. I think I have one more with that walk behind aerator, and the rest is just me spreading seed and fertilizing.
But now you understand why aerations are more expensive.
Yes, definitely.
You have to price aerations at 3 times a regular mow because it is that much more work.
Yeah, and if you're undercharging for mowing and timesing it by 3, then you'll be undercharging for aeration. So hopefully you guys are getting what you're worth for mowing and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah, look at that. Pretty dark. Oh, it's coming.
Yeah, probably done.
Yeah, I think so.
I'll get some stuff at the house done. Oh, I might wash the mowers.
Oh, in the rain?
I think it's just something that's going to come through and make it annoying not to be able to mow and then be out in another hour.
Right.
But by then it's already dark or getting dark. I'm not going to go out and mow. Maybe tomorrow.
And at least the one is like super wet anyway.
Yeah, so.
I bet you that is super wet. So I'm sure it's fine though because.
And as you can see, the leaves are changing and we're slowing down with mowing anyway.
Yeah, like the leaves are changing very quickly.
And we're at the point of the season where it's not really weekly mowing, it's we're coming to mow I think I told Rachel after we're done aerations, like every 9 to 12 days, just to keep the leaves off the lawn and make it easier for ourselves because we don't do any really huge leaf cleanups.
Yeah, like Vicky was saying that they're so dry this year that the leaves are going to come down sooner, and I think that was our case last year.
Yeah.
So that's maybe why we didn't mow as many as you. When I was looking at our program. Yeah, look at that. There's so many colors. Watch, every day there are going to be more and more. Yeah.
Okay.
Overnight.
Let's see what we can get into. It's actually pretty nice out here tonight, guys. So you've seen we only did the one aeration. I lowered all these so they'd get some water. So you guys seen I finished that hill. Ooh, that was the hardest one of the season. That one wore me out, but we are almost on our aerations. I don't think I have any hills like that left to do. I might have to use that walk behind aerator one more time. And then we have the rest we can do with the stand on, but we'll get back to that. We had so much rain in the last week that we haven't done anything at all. Like, I mean, nothing. We haven't mowed that was the last aeration we did, and it's already Saturday. And we're not going out today. We emailed all our clients and told them we're going to be behind for quite a bit, because we still have to finish 12 more aerations, but it's part of the business. And as long as you email your clients and tell them, and hopefully they all understand, but if not, it is what it is. We can't control the weather. But guys, we really do appreciate you guys watching. We appreciate all the likes, comments, shares, subscribes. Guys, thanks for everything. And remember, be happy, or at least try. Have a good night.